Hi yogis, welcome to class. I am Emily. In today's flow we are going to work towards some kind of deep twists and maybe some binds and eventually a bird of paradise if that is in your practice today. We're going to start off by just sitting back on our heels. Just close down your eyes. Let your palms rest on your thighs. And start drawing some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. And let every inhale create length. Really let your inhale elongate from your sitting bones to the top of your head. And let every exhale ground you down towards the mat, lowering your shoulder blades down your back. And really let your breath work through your front ribs and your back ribs, through your belly and your chest, all directions. Just let your inhales expand. Just take a short moment and sit here and let yourself being breathed. Maybe this is one of few moments during your day that you are in stillness with yourself, your breath and your body, so just cherish this moment and be in peace. And now let every exhale just start slowly to activate the lower part of your belly by drawing your navel up and back towards your spine and lifting your pelvic floor. Gently blink your eyes open. Lean forward and tuck your toes and just lean all the way back, and we're going to find our way to a malasana. So you can step your feet quite wide apart and let your toes just point out towards the sides. Really snuggle down here. Let your elbows gently press your knees out towards the sides. Lift your chest. And then just find a gentle rock. So we kind of get some movement into our hips. Maybe a bit forward. And then eventually find stillness. But if you're like kind of open in your hips, try to avoid just hanging down. Then kind of just gently press your feet down so that you lift, have just slight lift, a little bit of buoyancy here in your malasana. Squeeze your belly. Inhale. And exhale, plant your palms to the mat and come to all fours. I'm going to go to this direction actually. From here, turn your hands so that your fingers are pointing out to the sides. Make sure that your elbows or your hands are just underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Gently press the mat away. And then rock from side to side. Just for a short moment, warming up the wrists. Once more each side. And then pause in the middle. Turn your hands back so that your fingers are facing the front. Inhale, drop your belly to the mat. Lift your tail, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine. Gaze towards the navel. Press the mat away. Inhale to lift and exhale to round in. Inhale, try to find a little bit more expansion each time. A little bit more openness in the chest. A little bit more space between each vertebrae when you round. Inhale. And exhale, round in. Once more for inhale. And exhale. Find a neutral spine. Then inhale, sweep your right arm up towards the ceiling. Let your gaze follow your hand. Really lift, press the mat away through your left hand to really find extension over your chest all the way to your right fingertips. When you exhale, cactus the arm. Really try to find, just gently, just find some more expansion in your chest. Inhale, straighten your right arm all the way back up. Exhale, thread the needle. Right shoulder to the mat, right temple to the mat. You can place the fingertips of your left hand just outside your mat. Make sure that your hip is not falling out to the left, but really kind of gently draw it back towards the right side. Inhale, let your left arm sweep up towards the ceiling. Stay for the exhale. And for one more breath. Inhale, stretch long throughout your left hand. And exhale, place your left palm to the mat. Come all the way back up to all fours. Inhale, sweep your left arm up. Gaze up. Really press the mat away. Find expansion. Exhale, cactus your left arm. Just gently, just find something new in your chest. Inhale, stretch it back up. And exhale to thread the needle. Left shoulder to the mat, left temple to the mat. Check the hip. And inhale, right arm sweeps up. Inhale, find length along your right arm. Exhale, right palm to the mat. Come up to all fours. Squeeze your core, inhale and tuck your toes, and with your exhale lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. This is our first downward facing dog during this class. So just take a moment to do whatever you feel like you need to do to warm up your body in this downward facing dog. Maybe you need to pedal out your legs. Maybe you want to sway your hips from side to side, maybe bending your knees. Maybe do some back rolls. Just do whatever you feel like to work on any stickiness or any tension that you have or find in your body. And then eventually find some stillness, find a place of stillness in downward facing dog. Firmly press the mat away through your hands. Find a long straight back. Lift your sitting bones towards the ceiling. Gaze towards your knees and just let your heels work their way down towards the floor. If they find the floor, you can just gently lift your toes to find some engagement on your the front of your legs. Lower your toes down. Inhale, come high up on your toes, gaze in between your hands. Squeeze your core, bend your knees, and just take one big step to the top of the mat. Hip width with the feet. Grab hold of opposite elbows and just hang heavily down. Let go of any tension in your neck. Let your head be heavy and lean forward into your toes. Really challenge yourself with your weight and lift your sitting bones super high up towards the ceiling. Find a gentle sway from side to side. And then eventually still in center. Let go of the elbows, hands towards your shins. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Press firmly down through your feet. Gaze up, see your palms touch. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up, gaze up. Exhale, squeeze your core and follow your breath all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, place your palms and step back to downward facing dog. With your next inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. And as you do, just let your gaze come in between your hands if this feels good. Otherwise, if it feels too much on your back, just let your gaze go towards your back knee. But if it's okay, inhale, gaze in between your hands. And as you exhale, draw your knee to your chest, weight in your hands, and round in, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep it all the way back up. Gaze in between your hands. Exhale, knee to nose, round in, come high up on your back toes. Once more, inhale, and exhale, round in. Stay for the inhale here. Press the mat away to really create space between your upper body and the mat. And exhale, place your right foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee down. Squeeze your core. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale to settle. From here, let your left hand come down. Bend your left arm and left hand in between your shoulders. Right arm sweeps around and try to find some fingertips. If there is no chance you will find fingertips, you can grab hold of any type of your top or your clothes. Squeeze your core, toes are tucked at the back. Inhale, lift your back knee up. Exhale, settle down. Inhale, let go of your hands and let your left hand sweep forward, and then palms facing away from the body. Sweep your left hand all the way around, and as you do, lower the sole of your back foot. Right arm sweeps up and find your way into a reversed warrior. Inhale, stretch long from your right hip to your right fingertips. Exhale, settle down. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Arm sweeps out to the side. Exhale, hip moves to the left. Windmill your arms down into trikonasana, triangle pose. See if you can gaze up towards your hand. Maybe you can gaze up towards your left fingertips with your right eye. Squeeze your core. Legs stays where they are. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to reverse triangle. Inhale for length. Exhale to settle. Inhale once more and exhale. Bend your right knee, right elbow to right thigh. Left arm sweeps up and over. Extended side angle. Press firmly out through the pinky toe edge of your left foot. And really stretch tall into your left arm. Gaze up underneath your armpit. And if it feels good, you can start to lower your right arm, your fingertips down. Maybe already now you want to see if you can let your left arm come all the way around. And see if you can have a half bind. You can just let your left arm rest behind you. Or if you want to see if you can find some fingertips. Really strong legs, strong foundation here. Let go of your hands. Both hands to the inside of your right foot, and then frame the foot. Come up on your toes on your left foot, step back to high plank. Inhale, weight forward. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, roll over your toes, press the mat away, lift up to upward facing dog, the first one. Today, exhale, lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Great work, you guys. Inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. As you do, gaze towards the front, in between your hands. Exhale, left knee to chest, round in, high up on your back toes. Inhale, up and back. Exhale to round in. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, round in. Stay for the inhale, press the mat away. Exhale, left foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale to settle. Inhale, right arm comes down, bends, and hand lands between your shoulders. Left arm sweeps up and around. Maybe try to find some fingertips or a hand to Gomukhasana arm. If this is too much for you this early in class, you can just let your left hand guide your right arm, elbow, in towards your head. But if it feels okay, sweep around. Oh, squeeze your core. Inhale, lift your back knee off the ground. Exhale, settle down. Inhale, let go of your right hand. Lean forward over your left thigh. And sweep your right arm all the way around. Lower your right sole of the foot. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. Reverse warrior, exhale, settle down. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Arms out to the side, hip to the right, and windmill your arms into Trikonasana. Once again, see if you can gaze up. Gaze towards your right fingers with your left eye. Tuck your tail slightly. Find length between your fingertips. Open your chest to the side. Squeeze your core. Leg stays where they are. Sweep your arm, left arm up into reverse triangle. Inhale for length. Exhale, left elbow to left thigh. Right arm sweeps up and over. Inhale for length. Exhale, see if you want to crawl your fingers towards the floor. Maybe your right arm sweeps around. Maybe you will find your left hand in a bind. If you find the bind, try to open your chest towards the side. Maybe you can gaze up, but really remain firm in your foundation. Press down through your feet. Squeeze your core, draw your navel up and back towards your spine. Inhale, exhale, let go of your hands. Frame your front foot, step back to high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward, high up on your toes. Elbows in, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, engage your ankles, your legs for upward facing dog. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. And just take a couple of breaths here. Lift your tail, press the mat away. With your next inhale, come high up on your toes, gaze towards your hands, bend your knees, jump, step, float, fly to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, hands towards your heart. Here, step your feet just a little bit wider apart, toes pointing outwards. Inhale for length and exhale, lower down to Malasana. Just take a short moment here. Once again, feel free to do any type of movement, any wiggles or any swaying that you feel works in your body at this moment. Just remember to keep your chest lifted and your shoulder blades firmly drawn down towards your back. Inhale, exhale, let go of your hands. Fingertips to the mat, heel toe your feet just back in so they are hip width apart. Lift your hips high up and find an Uttanasana, forward fold.
Lean into your toes, lift your sitting bones. Squeeze your core, really use your core to draw your upper body in towards your thighs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Gaze up, palms touch. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, follow your breath all the way down. Plant your palms, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps up, gaze in between your hands. Exhale, knee to nose, high up on your left toes, round in. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to round in. Once more, inhale, sweep up, super strong legs. Exhale, round in. Stay for the inhale, create space. Exhale, right foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, arm sweep up. Exhale, settle. Then find your Gomukhasana arms. Left arm, left hand between the shoulder blades. Right arm sweeps around. Maybe this time you will find fingertips or just grab hold of your top, your clothes. Inhale, squeeze your core, lift the back knee. Exhale, settle down. Inhale, left arm sweeps forward, palms out, sweep all the way around, lower the back foot. Sweep your right arm up to reversed warrior. Exhale, sink into that front leg. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Arms out, hip to the left, windmill your arms into triangle. Tuck your tail. Keep a just slight tension in your right knee. Engage your core, sweep up to reverse triangle. Inhale, bend the front knee. Right arm to right thigh, left arm sweeps over. From here, you can let your left arm come around, lower your right fingertips to the mat, and maybe find your bind. When you do, open your chest to the side, find a super strong back leg. And if you want to go for the bird of paradise or any variation, gaze down towards your your right foot. Maybe you heel toe your back foot in slightly, lean into your right foot, come high up on the toes of your left foot, squeeze your core, and just take a short step or many small steps towards the top of the mat. Lift your right heel off the mat, squeeze your core, bend your left knee, and then lift, slowly find your way all the way up. You can find one spot to gaze towards, to find focus. Lift your chest, press firmly down through your left foot. Really engage all the way through your left leg. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you want to try to stretch your right leg out towards the side. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your right leg. And then slowly start bending your left leg. Slowly, slowly, with control. Make your way back to that extended side angle position. Untangle your arms. And from here, just turn your right foot so that all toes point to the side. Fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale to fold. And just try to grab hold of your ankles with your arms and gently just pull your upper body down towards the mat. Lifting your tail, lifting your sitting bones, and pressing firmly out through the pinky toe edges of your feet. Let go of your ankles, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, turn your left toes out towards just like the corner of the mat. Bend your left knee and find scandasana. Right toes point to the ceiling, hands in front of the heart. Lift your chest, lift your pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale, and with your next inhale, just make your way all the way over to scandasana on the right side. Come back to the left side. And once again to the right. Try to move very low here and with control to the left. And when you're here, just lower your butt all the way down to the floor. Right arm grabs sole of left ankle. Left arm sweeps up. Inhale, create length, and exhale. Just fall over to the right. Let your left knee kind of really draw out towards the side. Open up your chest towards the ceiling. Gaze underneath your armpit. Stay for a few breaths. Squeeze your core. Inhale, come all the way back up. Hands in front of you, lean into your hands and make your way all the way back so that your hands are framing your front foot. All toes point to the front of the mat. Lift your front foot, step back, high plank. Inhale, weight forward. Exhale, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale, up and back to downward facing dog. Great work, you guys. I'm gonna turn so that I keep facing you. Inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Gaze in between your hands, squeeze your core. Exhale, high up on your right toes. Round in, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale to round in. Inhale, stretch tall throughout your left leg. Exhale, round in, press the mat away. Inhale, create even more space. Exhale, left foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, lower your hips down. But find activation through your front foot and your back knee. Let's see. Right arm in between your shoulders. Left arm sweeps around. Squeeze your core. Inhale, lift your back knee up. Exhale, just bend that front knee a little bit more. Let go of your hands. The right arm sweeps forward. Then palms to the side. Sweep all the way around. Lower the back foot. Left arm sweeps up. Reversed warrior. Inhale, find length. Exhale to settle. Inhale, front leg stretches tall. Arms to the side, hip to the right. Windmill your arms into triangle. Really open your chest, tuck your tail under. Engage your core, sweep your arms all the way up and back to reverse triangle. Inhale, create length. Exhale, left elbow to left thigh. Right arm sweeps up and over. Create length. Inhale. And here, exhale, find your bind. You can come in slightly with your back foot if that feels good. Lower down towards, so your upper body is kind of leaning towards your left thigh. Try to see if you can keep your left arm, get it around. Right arm sweeps back like you're making a big swim stroke all the way back. Maybe you can find fingertips, maybe a hand, maybe even your wrist. Open your chest to the ceiling if you have the bind. And then if you want to go for the bird of paradise, just look down towards your left foot. Heel to your back foot in slightly. Lean into your left foot. And then maybe one big hop. Or just take many small hops until your right foot is next to your left. Lift your left heel off the mat. Squeeze your core, press down through your right foot, and then press the mat away. See if you can come up. From here, lift your chest, press down through your foot, try to keep your balance. And if you try it on the other side, maybe stretch your left leg out straight or just half straight. Just see wherever you are working on right now. Inhale and exhale, lower slowly with control. All the way back. And then let your right foot slowly steps back again. Let go of your bind. Left toes to the side into a wide straddle. Fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Grab hold of the ankles if that feels good. Elbows out to the side. Lift your sitting bones. Let go of your ankles, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, right toes to the corner of the mat. Sink down towards the right. Stretch your left leg out, left toes to the ceiling. Lift your chest. And just make your way all the way over to the left. And back to the right. Once to the left again. Work low with control. Back to the left. And once here, lower your butt to the floor. Left hand over right ankle. Inhale, right arm sweeps up, and exhale, lean over. Try to see if you can get a little bit closer to your toes with your right hand. It doesn't matter if your right sitting bone is lifted off the mat, but try to really press your right knee away from your body. Don't let it lead in, then you kind of just collapse. So find that tension, that activation throughout the right side. Inhale all the way back up. And from here, lean forward, hands in front of you, and just make your way all the way so that your hands are framing your left foot. Super strong back leg. Lift your left foot off the ground. High plank. Inhale, high up on the toes, weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. And exhale, up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come high up on your toes and really roll forward. Gaze towards your navel. Dome your spine like a big wave. All the way to high plank. Exhale, wave it back. Lift your tail. Inhale, wave forward. And exhale, glide it back. Once more, inhale, wave forward. And glide it back. Last time, wave forward. And exhale, lower your knees almost all the way down to the mat. From here, press the mat away. Round your spine, gaze towards the navel. And let's hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, knees down, untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Great work, you guys. You can just make your legs come straight in front of you. Just make sure that your sitting bones are down towards the mat. Engage your legs here by drawing your toes towards your body, because when you engage the backside, you also create flexibility and length. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, I want you to use your core, the strength of your core to draw yourself down and forward. You can gaze, instead of gazing down, gaze forward. Really use your core to pull you closer, pull your abdomen closer to your thighs. And then just land wherever you find this is your spot. This is where you have something to work on. It's not super comfortable, but there is no pain involved. And once again, make sure you press firmly down through your legs. Stick your butt out to the back. And then you can just relax your head down if that feels good. Inhale, come back up. Scooch yourself forward, soles of your feet to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms. Exhale, round down. Slowly in control, just lower all the way down to the mat. From here, I want you to place your ankle of your right foot over your left knee. You can just scooch your left knee a tiny bit closer towards your butt if that feels good. And from here, I just want you to tip your left knee down towards the floor and letting it bring your left knee with it. And still try to find some sort of heaviness in your hip, so you're not like your entire body is following, but press your shoulder blades firmly down towards the mat. Make sure that they both are in contact with the mat. Squeeze your core, bring your legs back to center, switch out the legs, left ankle out on top of your right thigh. Inhale, and as you exhale, just tip over to the left. Great work, you guys. Bring your legs back up. Release your left leg and just bring your knees in towards your chest. Give them a squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Release your legs out along the mat. Arms along the sides of your body and your palms facing up. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling out your entire body, and exhale. Let it go and let yourself melt down to the mat. Just take a moment here in Shavasana, a moment to really feel out your body. Just try to scan through your body and see if you notice any tension that is left. And see if you can just let go of that tension, like you just let go of something, like you're carrying a bag of groceries, or just let it go. And feel free to stay in this Shavasana for as long as you please. I really encourage you that if you have the time to stay here for at least 5 minutes, really find rest and peace and stillness. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope to see you on your mat again soon. Namaste.